So we're here in Pasadena today and we are shooting the Shrinking filming locations. So the whole show was set in Pasadena. It starred Jason Segel and Harrison Ford as therapists. It's really awesome. If you haven't seen it on Apple TV, I recommend you do go ahead and do that. It's very funny. It's got a lot of heart. So there is one scene here that actually Harrison Ford was sitting right here and the character Alice, who's Jason Segel's daughter, was sitting right here. They're having a talk. Her mom has passed away. That's kind of what causes the whole plot of the show to happen. And there is one particular scene which I'll show a screenshot of, and she's having pretzels and he's sitting here giving her advice, and he's like, oh, how come you haven't offered me pretzels? And then she gives him some, and then he gets her drink, and it's like this whole big thing. So yeah, you can match it up by that building behind us. So I'll show the screenshot just for reference, but that's called the Castle, and we're right here in Pasadena Central Park. So this is a Shrinking location right here. So we just walked about 5-10 minutes away from Central Park, which is where our bench was, and this is another location here. It was kind of hard to find, but not so hard when I found the address of 177 Colorado, which is actually in the shot. So there's a part where Gabby gets her new Tesla and she's really excited about it, and she loves playing her loud music in the morning, and you see her driving along here in Old Town Pasadena. You can also see those signs in the background, and she's jamming out to her music, having a good time. So yeah, Gabby's Tesla right over here. So we're just a few minutes away from where Gabby's Tesla was, so we're here at another Shrinking location called Copa Vida. It's a really nice local coffee house here in Pasadena. All these locations are very easy to walk to, so you could really make a day of it. But here's where Jason Segel takes one of his patients. He's having trouble connecting with people, making small talk, and he kind of tricks him into talking to the barista for a minute about oat milk, and they kind of have a little joke about it. And then he takes off and lets him talk to the barista. So right here, stop in, have nice coffee, have a little baked good. It's really awesome. Copa Vida. So we're over here at Charles S. Farnsworth Park in Altadena, which is another Shrinking location. So right behind me is a pickleball court, so you might recognize it from the scene where Jason Segel comes to meet Brian. And right before that scene, you see him and Alice interacting in the kitchen. She kind of casually brings dinner. I guess it's been a long time since they've had dinner together. And she was really excited to eat with him, doesn't tell him. So then he ends up coming over here right after that. So it's kind of a significant scene because they're trying to work on the relationship and stuff, but it looks pretty fun. This is a really beautiful park. So Shrinking right here, pickleball court. So this park is actually about 5 minutes away from the actual Shrinking house, so I won't say the address or anything like that. You can look it up online if you want to see it. But there was a lot of scenes that were filmed using the exterior of that house and also Liz's house right beside it. So I'll just remind you and show you some screenshots. So there's Jason Segel outside with his car in the carport. There was a time that Gabby and Alice were playing basketball and Liz was kind of like trolling her a little bit. And then of course the famous scene where Liz is tumbling her rocks in the driveway, and then her and Gabby mend fences a little bit. So they are both beside each other. They're both used for filming, and they're beautiful in a nice, beautiful neighborhood. So yeah, Shrinking house and the pickleball court are very close to each other. So just as a summary, we're back in Orlando now, but we're still in front of Pasadena Craftsman House, so it still counts. Here's my map of all the Shrinking location tours that we went to. Some of them we missed out on, but I'll tell you about the order you could do it. So I would start maybe at Altadena, go to the pickleball court, maybe play a little bit there. You can go to the Shrinking house, which is close by, and maybe go to Old Town Pasadena, which has the coffee shop Copa Vida. It has Central Park with the bench. You get a little treat and hang out, walk in the park. And then there's 177 Colorado, which has a cool barbecue place called Hog Heaven right there. So that's how you'll find it. But yeah, there's also the South Pasadena Water Tower, which is from another episode, which you can go to. So if you do have time, I would recommend doing that. So hope you enjoyed the video. We sure enjoyed going all around Pasadena, finding these locations. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and tell them about your favorite episodes, or are you liking Shrinking, or what. And I'll see you in the future.